now we tighten our laces and we do a show.
We're here to show how much support you all truly have.
Well, you know her from Emmy Award-winning series We're Here and RuPaul's Drag Race, and now you can see her live on the Las Vegas Strip. We have Drag Race royalty Eureka O'Hara joining us in studio this morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for being here and all your fabulosity.
Well, you know, honey, I had to match your fabulosity
there
today.
There we go, and you succeeded, honey. I love it. So before we start, tell us about where we can find you, because you're busy. You have a lot going on.
You know, I'd rather be busy than bored.
There we go.
You know, and it keeps my mind sane to stay on track and keep things moving. And, you know, as a queer person and now with a platform, you know, I really just try to stay active. I'm doing a lot of press right now for We're Here because the new season's out on HBO Max, season 3. The first episode is available. And, you know, I'm working on the Drag Race Live show this coming month for December. I have a show here in Vegas at the Garden called Eureka's Castle. Everyone's royalty here. The last Saturday I've ever met. I have a big girl brunch where only plus size entertainers give a show in Hollywood at the Catalina Jazz Club. I started a production company called House of Queens where we're just trying to relay messages of artists and give more back to artists and do some philanthropy work. So I'm excited.
Awesome. So you're giving fabulosity and philanthropy.
Yes,
I love
philanthroposity,
that.
mama.
Okay, yes, I love
it's
that.
A new word.
Keep that energy. So for anyone who hasn't seen you, describe what your show is kind of like. What kind of energy do you bring?
Yeah, well, you know, I always give big sass and love. You know, I'm a big mama spirit. I learned how to be a human for my mother and my grandmother, and then as an adult, I was raised by my drag mother, an amazing trans woman, Jacqueline James, where they taught me what that big mama spirit and heart was. So that's what I bring to We're Here. But the show itself is highlighting small town communities, but most importantly, allies and queer people in those communities and their stories, what they've been through, what kind of support they need. But also it showcases what kind of support we can bring to them and out of their community by putting on a one-time drag show where we actually put our drag children in drag and we do a show based around their own personal stories. So we're also able to do a little therapeutic drag art, if you will.
Okay, and then speaking of the whole big mama persona that you have some music?
Oh, baby.
Yes, talk about that.
So I just released a new song. It's called Big Mama. You know, you got to say it with a W, M-A-W-M-A.
Oh, gotcha, mom.
Sass, make it sound big.
Okay,
you know?
I got it.
But yeah, it's based around my mother and grandmother I lost in the last 3 years. And, you know, I forgot what it was like to have that energy without them. I thought I didn't really have a reason to keep going. And I went through a dark period, but through the discovery of my big mama spirit and then the big mama spirit and people around me that love me that way unconditionally as well, even now, in friends and other people. So I wrote a song around that, and I was very honored to have Katie Caden, a runner-up on The Voice, and Sarah Potenza, another Voice and America's Got Talent feature on the songs. And it's a great way to also bring awareness and positivity to female rights, plus intertwine queer and heteronormative cultures. Any way I can try to, you know, bridge a gap, I can. So that's really where it came from.
Awesome. And then really quick, so why is the work that you're doing so important, especially right now?
Well, you know, obviously we just had this horrible incident happen in Colorado. We've had the incident happen in the Pulse. We've had many, I mean, in our history as queer culture, a lot of violence and a lot of negativity towards our community. And honestly, now more than ever, we need to educate people, I think, that are misinformed over who we are and what our agendas are as queer people. You know, the only agenda drag queens or gay people have is drag brunch. You know, we don't want to, we're not here to try to teach your children any way to live. We're not here to try to conform your way of living. We're literally just trying to celebrate ourselves and thrive. And what we want to do is we want to try to show people, hopefully through our show, the humanity of who we are, you know, and how much we're like you. You know, we're not trying to affect your life. We're just trying to live unaffected.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And then, but you're going to be sticking around because after the break, we're spinning for charity. So stick around for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.